What happened? Alexei. The throne room.
Alexei Stukov.
Emily.
Emily Stone.
Nothing I can do alone. I need to get out of here.
Okay. We gotta read it. Oh, this is a lot of... Oh, it's not that bad. Okay. Our most esteemed Empress, as you know, freight from Sarkonos, bound for Tivia, is now routinely set upon by pirates. Hey, I mentioned pirates. Hey. Or spilled with blood flies. Ew. In addition to the loss of the Tivian lives by be they crew, dock workers, or shopkeepers, there is the material cost of the cargo itself, which can barely be calculated. If things continue unchecked, we'll be forced to cease trading with Sarkonos, and perhaps to even embargo ships from the southernmost isle altogether. But this need not come to pass. The Trade Commission is a reasonable body and has already considered remedies to ameliorate the situation. I probably butchered that word. We're going to learn that Jason doesn't know how to read. We seek the following. 1. Independent, qualified inspectors at all ports. 2. Patrols to defend against pirates and smugglers. 3. Compensation for previous and future losses. They just want money. Just give us money. And then it is this list of remedies that I wish to discuss with you in person at the earliest possible opportunity. So far, your staff have resisted our efforts to establish a definitive time for negotiation. Prompt them to action, Majesty, for we are eager to travel to Dunwall. Until we can sit down and discuss this in a civilized fashion, I send you our best. Demian Shurgin, Principal Tivian Trade Commission. First off, I don't know how islands work. Are we Sarkonos? I'm like asking myself. I'm not streaming or anything. I might stream it in the future, but she's like the leader of the Isles, so I don't know.
Hold your horses, Corvo. Maybe I should just spin it. Pick a place to lick my wounds. I've got to regroup. Take the throne. The Ramses are going to be back in fashion in Dunwall. You'd be smart to remember that.
I should have listened to him. Scheduled for Middlesong's Eve. Empress presented for your approval. The schedule for Middlesong's Eve. Morning meal at Tivian Trade Commission. Presentation from the... So she's going to handle that. Presentation from the research vessel Wally Swift, just returned from newly discovered island, chain off Pandician continent. Midday meal with dignitaries from Morley, who will present you with a gift in exchange for your attention to their complaints. Okay, that's interesting. Dedication and speech for new wing at the infirmary home for aged seafarers. And meeting with advisors on the issue of bloodflies in the south. Evening meal with Lord Corvo at his request. Aww, daddy-daughter date. Okay. Why is there so many documents to read? No, just keep me locked in here. I'm just gonna work. You know, just doing my business. Just kidding. Ship launch protocol. Empress, after the Royal Protector's shakedown cruise will launch the ISS Jessamine Caldwin just before the anniversary of your mother's passing, pending your approval, of course. On the platform, we'll have a bottle of the King Street brandy tied to a long tether that you will release to swing out against the hull. What you say during the ceremony is, of course, up to you, but here are some ideas intended to serve as food for thought. May a brisk wind hurry you to shores near, far and fair. May you shelter your crew from the perils of terrible ocean. May you always sail for Bristol, true of heart, and homeward bound. Yours faithfully, Advisor Wainwright. Sounds like a real douche. Oh, he is, if that's the guy that put the kibosh on you. Empress, we face yet another murder, and I cannot remain silent on this matter. Strange it is not that all the victims have openly opposed you, ? if not strange, then also very convenient. Is there anything you wish to tell me, Majesty? How can I be an advisor if you don't include me in these most sensitive of endeavors? I feel I must be the only person in Dunwall who doesn't know the truth about the Crown Killer. Don't leave me out of the cold. Oh, out in the cold. I remain your trusted servant and advisor, Leonara Helmswater. Listen, girl, you don't gotta worry about that anymore, because you're effing dead. And obviously you weren't in on it, and neither was the chick, because, Emily or whatever, she's all stone. I wish I heard these guys. Ooh. Keyhole peek.
These bastards are working with Ramsey and the Duke of Serkonos.
I was just quicker on the door. You know, if someone throws you in, you just run up to the door, you want to see what they're doing, and I can see them drag her body away, but whatever, that's whatever. Neither here nor there. I guess she's dead, so I didn't really need to check it out anyway. Just bounce, right? It's time to go. Am I crawling?
Dunwall always has a way of turning sour, just as soon as you get comfortable.
Bruh, you've been comfortable for 15 years.
Delilah took away the mark of the outsider. No more sorcery.
Ah! Fudgepacker Tom Cruise.
Lord Protector, I can't believe Ramsey's a traitor.
I didn't think you were dead yet.
Is Lady Emily all
There's a
right?
coup underway. She's imprisoned for lack of a better word.
You've got to get out of the tower. Maybe through Emily's safe room. There was a captain earlier today, down at the docks, looking for you. Get away and help Emily.
I'm sorry, Captain Mayhew. Goodbye.
Sad day. I don't need a knife because I don't kill people. Go ham on everybody, right? Like,
Need my ring to open the safe room.
Okay.
Ramsey has it.
I've already been cool before. I wish I could play this in third person. Someone's gonna tell me I'm gonna be able to play it in third person. So I sneak up and hit control. That's the idea, right? Problem is, lean around corners to peek at enemies. Lean around, peek around. Yeah, I wanna. How do I peek? Peek, 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 peek. Mission clues. No, I don't care about that. What's up? Okay, I'm gonna take a team timeout for a second. And we're back. I didn't see mission items. How do you peek? D? And Q, huh? Lean left is Q, lean right is E, peek over is W, lower view is S. This is probably very annoying to watch, but gotta learn these basic principles now. Where are you, friend? Where are you? Oh, he's still standing there. He's gonna stand there for me forever. How can I do like quick saves? Just want to do like a quick save. There we are. See, now I can just kind of be a little belligerent with this. Oh, you're going to sleep.
I got stocking with that leg, that's what.
old bath real quick. He's a stinky fella. Oh, I'm not going to use that. I just want to stand up. Oh, alright. Whoa. There's just going to be one foot there. They're not going to suspect a thing. Alright, let's,
As we both know, whoever's killing off my detractors is doing so for calculated effect, undermining me. The Crown Killer is being guided by someone. But who? Tomorrow's the anniversary of Mother's death. A sad day for us both. But I want you to remember all that's happened over the last 15 years. You've protected me, and taught me how to protect myself. You've helped me see what was right for the people of the Empire. We drained the flooded district, fought back the gangs, and yesterday we launched a beautiful ship in Mother's name. I'm trying to become the sovereign she wanted me to be. But Father, I wouldn't be here without you.
I wonder when I play through as the girl, if it's gonna be him. Saying the same thing, but it's a massacre, sir. Did I take the key off of him? Oh yeah, that's where I was. Alright, we don't need to do that.
Won't open without my ring.
That's right. Okay. Just gonna. Oh. There we are. Anyone home? Well, I certainly hope not. Oh, Winston. Oh, I'm so sorry. General citizens express shock and fear as yet another outspoken critic of the Empress, Emily Caldwell, has met with a violent demise. The latest victim is none other than Ichabod Boyle, notable entrepreneur and supporter of the arts. Boyle recently wrote an opinion piece harshly criticizing the Empress for what he called her slipshod style of governance and her willful neglect of duties. Authorities are convinced the Crown Killer is the culprit, given the gruesome details left at the crime scene. As Her Majesty's most outspoken adversaries fall one by one to this notorious assassin, we boldly ask, is it now the duty of the Royal Protector to murder all who dare to criticize the throne? Those dramatic pauses while I read, really selling it, you know? You know what?
Yeah, it's gonna be soon.
Alright, I'm not gonna do what I thought I was gonna do. Sounds like he's over. Oh, shit.
Pretty sure I saw someone.
Nope.
That's Corvo.
Stand up, fool. Hit me. What? Don't kick me. Oh, you bitch. Come on, guy. I've been practicing this. Okay, not the cleanest I could have done this, but
Disloyal dogs.
yeah, you're gonna go take a bath, you dirty boy. That sounds weird. You're gonna take a bath, and you're gonna listen to that girl that you... Now listen to what you did wrong.
Know, whoever's killing off my detractors is doing so for calculated effect, undermining me.
Calculated
The Crown
effect.
Killer is being guided.
Undermining me. Alright, I gotta at least try this once. Bet you I would've dropped down and killed him. Okay. A little bit too much of a slow... she didn't look like she had a fun time getting massacred and all. It's gonna get old, all that saving, I don't care.
The throne room blocked off, we should have the time we need. Just stay here and stall anyone who comes by. I'll be back when I've searched the royal chambers, assuming I don't accidentally lock myself in this damn safe room.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns. This is exciting.
Mortimer Ramsey could be locked inside the safe room, which contains rations and water. I don't know who Mortimer Ramsey is. Secret passageway. There's a secret passageway in the royal chambers that leads to the streets, but you need your ring to open it. New captain. A new captain who goes by the name of Megan Foster arrived in Dunwall. She is looking for Corvo Otano. Maybe she can help you. Delilah and long day in Dunwall. Delilah and Duke Luca, Abel, whatever, have taken the tower. Dunwall is no longer a safe place for you. Escape the city by meeting with a boat captain down at the docks. Surprisingly similar to the first one. I could see the consistencies. However, I don't mind that at all. Okay. By clues by reading books or notes, listening to audiographs, and conversations, revealing alternative ways to finish your missions. See, this is what I'd like to do. I want to just choke everybody out or frame them or whatever we got to do.
Everything's changing.
Yes, the natural order is reasserting itself. The Ramseys once hosted the King and Queen of Morley. Did you know that? I spent my childhood playing with the Buntings and the Boyles, the cream of society.
And very soon you'll be back at the top, Captain.
Once hosted the Kings and Queens.
Ramsey's family fell from the aristocracy, and apparently the man holds a grudge. How it's anyone else's fault, that's beyond me. But one way or another, Ramsey is too dangerous to be left in play.
How do you take him out of play, though? That's the problem. Well, this is going to be a real frickin'... Well, this is really stupid, but let's just go here. And,
Getting so one can't even breathe.
let's make a play for it. I'm stalking you, sunshine. Whoa. Whoa. Don't worry, girlfriend. I'll treat you right. Dun dun. Are you gonna go listen to an audiograph? Well, I hope that you do. I've got a good one for you. La-dee-dee, la-dee-da. Gonna choke you out forever. What is up, my man? Take my ring back, take my ring back.
Nothing will stop me from bringing you home, Emily.
GG! So he used to be an aristocrat, he's no longer an aristocrat. Yes, let's place Mortimer Ramsey in the safe room with lots of water and stuff. And then I guess that does take him out until we've cleaned this whole coup mess up, right? Because if I'm the only one who has the key minus one other person, which is encased in stone is my guess, then that means he could be trapped there until he runs out of food and water and dies. Alright, I like that, Alright, I can't put him in the tub with the other man. Well, I should just stab you right in the face, shouldn't I? Here's what we'll do. Here is a chaotic, neutral, but mostly good. Let's see. That's probably right where my balls are. Womp. Womp. And womp. And womp. Ain't nobody knows but me and you, buddy. And you don't even know because you're unconscious. So, still get a happy ending. Alright. Oh, I made a pun there. Didn't even know it. Anyway, okay.
Anton Sokolov made this lock.
I remember who that is. Give me a body. Let's off to the races with you. I wanted to inspect the painting. Am I not going to have a chance to inspect the painting now? I should throw him. Let's see what throwing him does. I'm gonna beat all the food though. Ooh, Corvo Tunnel, the Rail Protector in Our Times, Part 1. Okay. Reading time. His parents were older at the time of his birth, and his father died in a lumber accident outside the city when Corvo was still young. Around that time, his only sibling, a firstborn sister, moved away to Morley, and the family subsequently lost all contact with her. Only 16, Corvo dazzled the people of Karnaka when he entered and won the annual Blade Verbena. The spectators from all over Serkonos were thrilled to see someone so young and striking from a working-class family advance through duel after duel, eventually taking the prize. This unexpected outcome secured Corvo a junior officer ranking in the Grand Serkonan Guard. As a soldier, he was involved in a number of conflicts against organized criminal groups, rogue city-states within Serkonos, and pirate bands along the chain of islands radiating east from Serkonos. Sorry, reading super good tonight. Sent from his homeland at the age of 18 by the Duke of Serkonos, then Theodanis Abel, father of Luca Abel, Corvo was assigned to serve the Emperor in Dunwall as a diplomatic gift. His Serkonan heritage made him a bit of an outsider in Dunwall, but the capital city must have seemed exotic and full of old-world mystery. A few months after he moved to Dunwall, it is recorded that Corvo received word that his mother had passed away several weeks after his departure from Karnaka. So that's too bad. He left home, and then his mom died. Ooh. Letter from Wyman. Is that the original boatman? Emily, I didn't want to wake you this morning, but you'll forgive me since we must have said goodbye 100 times yesterday night, and the only chance I get to see you with your hair all whichever way is while you're asleep. What? Okay, it's not the bokeh. Maybe it is. I don't know. As soon as the new sun rises, you'll put on your empress face. It makes me happy that I know your real face, the one that laughs at our silly rhymes. I don't want to go back to Morley, but I'm needed there. It'll be 4 months before we see each other again. I'll miss you, and yes, I'll bring you some white leaf tobacco for your hookah. Lord Corvo, if you're reading this letter as per your royal protector functions, know that I am joking and perfectly aware that the white leaf tobacco is forbidden in Crystal. Take care, my daring Emily. Don't go falling from a rooftop. I love you, Wyman. Well, now you put it out there, so it's gonna happen. So, that's just whatever. Let's see.
This could
Pause for just a